Wars have been fought over it. Empires taxed it. People were once paid in it. It's sitting in a shaker on your table right now, and you barely think twice about it. Salt. For most of human history, it wasn't seasoning, it was survival. Your body cannot make sodium on its own. Every cell you have depends on it to function, from your nerves firing to your muscles moving. Without it, you die. With too little of it for too long, you die slowly. And for most of the time humans have existed, finding enough of it was one of the hardest problems your ancestors faced. Early humans eating mostly meat got a fair amount of sodium from the animals they hunted. Blood, organs, muscle tissue, it's naturally salty. But once humans started farming, eating more grains, more vegetables, and less meat, something changed. The sodium that used to come built into their food disappeared. Suddenly, salt had to be found on purpose. Physiologist Derek Denton spent decades studying salt appetite in animals and people and found something remarkable. The craving for salt isn't a habit. It's wired directly into the brain, sitting alongside thirst and hunger as one of the most ancient survival drives we have. Your body doesn't ask you to want salt, it demands it. That demand shaped entire civilizations. Journalist and historian Mark Kurlansky traced how salt didn't just flavour history, it moved it. Roads were built specifically to transport it. Roman soldiers were sometimes partly paid in salt, which some historians connect to the origin of the word salary. Cities grew up around salt springs and salt mines simply because whoever controlled the salt controlled something everyone needed and nobody could live without. And this wasn't a recent development. Archaeologists excavating a site called Provadia Solnit in modern-day Bulgaria uncovered evidence of organised salt production dating back roughly 7,000 years, among the oldest known salt-making operations on Earth. Long before money, before writing, before most of what we consider civilization, humans were already boiling brine over fires, extracting one of the only things their changing diets could no longer give them for free. So the next time you reach for the shaker without thinking, you're repeating a motion older than most of what you consider ancient. Farming came, and it fed more people than hunting ever could. But it also broke something your body used to get automatically, and salt became the fix. Your craving for something salty at the end of a long day isn't a modern weakness. It's an old signal, still running exactly as designed, in a body that used to have to work for every grain of it. Somewhere between the first fire and the first farm, your ancestors lost something they never knew they had. And every time you salt your food without a second thought, some small part of you is still trying to get it back.